Attraction can be mysterious and hard to decipher, but understanding a woman's subtle signs can give clarity to her feelings. This video will guide you through 7 key indicators that she's genuinely attracted to you, breaking each one down with detailed examples and analysis. First, we'll discuss the power of prolonged eye contact and how a woman's gaze can reveal her emotional connection. Next, we'll dive into the significance of open body language, such as leaning in, relaxed posture, and facing you directly, which signal comfort and interest. We'll explore the role of laughter in building rapport and why her easy laugh at your jokes, no matter how silly, is a sign she enjoys your company. The video will then address the importance of casual physical touches, such as a hand brushing yours or a playful tap on your shoulder, showing she's open to physical closeness. We'll also look at how her curiosity about your personal life, such as asking meaningful questions about your dreams and values, reflects her deeper interest in you as a person. Her subtle adjustments to her appearance, fixing her hair, smoothing her clothes, or touching her jewelry, highlight her desire to impress and look her best in your presence. Finally, we'll uncover how nervous behaviors like fidgeting or blushing indicate excitement and attraction. Throughout the video, we'll use real-life scenarios, tips on recognizing these cues, and advice on responding to her signals in a way that builds meaningful connections. By the end, you'll be equipped to recognize these non-verbal cues and approach relationships with greater confidence and understanding. Number 1. The power of girl's eye. The window to her attraction. When a woman is deeply attracted to you, her eyes become one of the most revealing and undeniable indicators of her feelings. Eye contact is a universal language that conveys emotions without the need for words, and it's especially powerful when it comes to attraction. When she looks at you, it's not just a fleeting glance, it's something deeper. A woman who's drawn to you will often hold her gaze a little longer, almost as if she's trying to connect with you on a more profound level. This prolonged eye contact is her silent way of saying she's captivated by your presence. It's an unspoken exchange of energy, an intimate connection that words can't replicate. You might notice her pupils dilate when she looks at you. This physiological response is a natural reaction to seeing something or someone that excites her. Even when she's not directly speaking to you, her eyes might frequently drift your way. She may be stealing glances when she thinks you're not looking, or locking eyes with you during moments of shared laughter or deep conversation. Her eyes will often soften when she's truly interested, giving off a warm, inviting glow that signals comfort and attraction. Another key sign is the way her eyes light up when you enter the room. Pay attention to the sparkle or subtle shift in her expression. It's a clear indicator that your presence has an emotional impact on her. But her eyes don't just reveal attraction, they also show vulnerability. If she's genuinely drawn to you, her gaze might occasionally flicker with nervousness or bashfulness. This is because holding eye contact with someone she finds attractive can make her feel exposed, as though her true feelings are on display. She might look away quickly, only to glance back at you a few seconds later, signaling her desire to connect, but also her hesitation. This dance of looking and looking away is part of the beauty of human attraction. It's an unspoken push and pull that builds tension and excitement. Her gaze might also follow you in group settings, where she's subtly observing how you interact with others. She'll watch how you speak, how you move, and how you engage with the people around you. Even in a crowd, her eyes are drawn to you, almost as if she can't help but focus on the person she's most interested in. This is one of the strongest signs of attraction, when her eyes always seem to find their way back to you, no matter the situation. Furthermore, a woman who is attracted to you may use her eyes to flirt intentionally. This could be through playful glances, a sly smile paired with eye contact, or even a seductive gaze that lingers just long enough to make you wonder. She might raise her eyebrows slightly when she looks at you, a subtle sign of surprise and delight, or give you a quick wink to show she's having fun and inviting you to engage with her on a more playful level. Her eyes may also reveal a sense of admiration. When a woman looks at you with attraction, there's often a hint of awe or appreciation in her gaze, as if she's silently acknowledging the qualities she finds irresistible about you. This could be your confidence, your kindness, or the way you carry yourself. She might unconsciously scan your face, her eyes moving from your eyes to your lips and back again, a subtle sign that she's drawn to your physical presence and is imagining deeper intimacy. However, the power of a woman's eye doesn't lie solely in prolonged or intentional glances. It's also in the small, fleeting moments that you might overlook. For instance, she might glance at you quickly and then look down, her way of showing shyness or excitement. Or she might widen her eyes slightly when you say something that impresses or surprises her, a micro-expression that reveals her genuine interest. In conversations, her eyes will often show active engagement. She'll focus intently on you, absorbing your words and reacting to them with warmth and attentiveness. You'll notice how her gaze becomes more animated when she's intrigued by what you're saying, almost as if her eyes are responding emotionally before her words do. This level of focus and connection is a sign that she's not just listening to you, she's truly present with you. Ultimately, the power of a girl's eye lies in its ability to communicate what words cannot. Her gaze is a window into her emotions, her desires, and her feelings about you. Whether it's the intensity of prolonged eye contact, the warmth of a soft glance, or the playful spark of a teasing look, her eyes speak volumes about her attraction. If you learn to recognize these subtle cues, you'll gain a deeper understanding of her feelings and a clearer sense of the connection you share. So next time you're with her, pay close attention to what her eyes are saying. They may just reveal everything you need to know about how she feels about you. Number 2. Girls' open body language. A subtle window into her attraction. When a woman is deeply attracted to you, her body language speaks volumes, often more than her words ever could. Open body language is one of the most telling signs of her interest. It's her subconscious way of signaling comfort, trust, and a desire to connect with you on a deeper level. Pay close attention to how she positions herself when you're around. If she angles her body toward you, it's a clear indicator that you have her full attention and she's focused on you. This physical alignment, where her torso, feet, or shoulders are pointed in your direction, shows that she's mentally and emotionally present. Leaning in during conversations is another strong signal. It's her way of closing the physical space between you, suggesting that she's eager to engage and genuinely values what you have to say. Another sign of open body language is relaxed posture. If her arms are uncrossed and her hands are visible, it's an indication that she feels at ease in your presence. Crossed arms, in contrast, might suggest defensiveness or discomfort, but open gestures, like resting her hand on the table or her lap, reflect warmth and receptiveness. Additionally, watch for small, inviting gestures like tilting her head when you speak. This subtle movement shows she's actively listening and is intrigued by the conversation. Her physical openness might extend to other behaviors, such as mirroring your actions. If she unconsciously mimics your gestures, such as sipping her drink after you sip yours or crossing her legs when you do, it's a powerful subconscious sign of connection and rapport. Mirroring reflects a sense of harmony and mutual attraction, as though her body is instinctively syncing with yours. Even the way she plays with her personal space can give away her feelings. If she consistently stays within your personal space, standing closer than usual, or leaning in to hear you even when it's not necessary, it's her way of signaling comfort and interest. She may also use subtle movements, like brushing her hair back or adjusting her clothing, which unconsciously draw attention to herself and highlight her femininity. Finally, open body language also includes her willingness to maintain physical proximity. If she doesn't step back when you're near or seems happy to remain close, it's a positive sign of attraction. These non-verbal cues often happen without her realizing it, making them incredibly genuine and reliable indicators of her feelings. A woman's open body language is a powerful and consistent signal of attraction, revealing her true emotions even when her words don't. By observing these subtle but impactful cues, you can gain a clearer understanding of her interest and respond in a way that deepens your connection. Number 3. Girls' genuine laughter. When a girl is genuinely attracted to you, one of the most telling and subtle signs you'll notice is her laughter. But it's not just any laughter. It's the kind of laugh that comes naturally, effortlessly, and without any pretense. It's a sound that seems to come from the heart, a response to something you've said or done that genuinely delights her. And while everyone laughs, the way a girl laughs around someone she's deeply attracted to can reveal a lot about her feelings. Her laughter in your presence is a mirror of how she feels emotionally connected to you. Genuine laughter, especially from someone who's attracted to you, isn't just about the noise, it's the energy that comes with it. When she laughs sincerely, her eyes light up with joy, and there's often a subtle but unmistakable warmth in her smile. You'll notice her face softens, her cheeks may flush slightly, and her whole demeanor becomes more relaxed and open. In those moments, she's not just laughing because something is funny. She's laughing because she genuinely enjoys being around you, and your presence brings her a sense of comfort and happiness. This type of laughter isn't forced or fake. It's spontaneous, showing that she's not trying to impress you. She's simply being herself, feeling safe and comfortable in your presence. This is an incredibly powerful sign that she feels emotionally at ease with you. As you spend more time together, you may notice how her laughter becomes more frequent, more real, and even more intimate. It's as if she's letting go of her inhibitions around you, slowly allowing herself to be more vulnerable and authentic. Every laugh, whether it's a little chuckle or a full belly laugh, can feel like a silent confirmation that she's enjoying your company. It's not about you having to perform or say something extraordinary to get a laugh. It's about how you make her feel in the moment. Maybe you tell a joke, or maybe you simply do something funny in an innocent way. Either way, her laughter becomes a signal that you're making a positive impact on her emotionally. What's more interesting is that this laughter doesn't just happen during funny moments. Sometimes, when a girl feels deeply attracted to you, her laughter may occur in moments where there's no joke at all. Perhaps it's when she feels shy around you, or when you share a private, meaningful glance. Her laughter becomes a bridge, an emotional link that connects the two of you without the need for words. It shows that she's at ease and enjoying the deeper connection that is forming between you. The key thing to remember is that when a girl laughs genuinely around you, it's often a subconscious sign that she feels comfortable and emotionally connected to you. It's her way of letting down her guard, allowing you to see a more vulnerable side of her. If you pay attention, you'll notice how her laugh changes in response to different situations. When she's with you, her laughter may become more lively and playful, as though she feels more free to express herself. The deeper attraction she feels for you might make her laugh more easily, or perhaps she'll try to get closer to you, finding ways to make you laugh in return. It becomes a playful back and forth, where you both feed off each other's energy, strengthening your bond. Every laugh exchanged is a small but significant step in building a relationship where both people feel safe, happy, and understood. And the more you make her laugh, the more likely it is that she'll want to spend time with you. Laughter is a powerful emotional connector, and when someone laughs with you, genuinely, it creates a positive feedback loop. The more comfortable she feels laughing around you, the more she'll feel drawn to you, and the deeper her attraction will grow. Her laughter becomes an invitation to you to keep being yourself, to keep sharing moments that bring joy. In essence, a girl's genuine laughter is one of the clearest, most intimate signs of attraction you'll experience. It's her way of saying, "I'm happy around you, and I enjoy the moments we share together." Number 4. Casual physical touch. When a girl is deeply attracted to you, one of the most subtle yet powerful ways she expresses her feelings is through casual physical touch. This isn't about overt gestures or anything too forward, but rather small moments where her hand brushes against yours or she touches your arm while laughing at a joke. It's often instinctive and done without thinking, showing her comfort and the ease she feels in your presence. These touches can happen during conversations, whether it's a gentle tap on the shoulder when she's making a point or an accidental brush of the hand when reaching for something. These touches serve as a way for her to create a connection with you, to draw you in and subtly express interest. The casualness of these touches also indicates that she feels secure around you. A girl who's genuinely attracted to you may even find reasons to touch you, like playfully adjusting your collar or lightly tapping your knee while making a joke. They could seem like little gestures, but they are far from insignificant. They are her way of communicating without words that she enjoys being close to you. These moments might even escalate in frequency as she grows more comfortable with you, perhaps resting her hand on your back when you walk side by side, or giving you a gentle, lingering touch when saying goodbye. These physical interactions are often a reflection of her subconscious desire to bond with you on a deeper level, and they are usually a strong indicator that she wants more than just a friendly relationship. If you notice these touches becoming more frequent or lasting a little longer, it's a clear sign that her attraction to you is growing. Number 5. Asking personal questions. When a girl is deeply attracted to you, one of the most noticeable and consistent behaviors she will display is her desire to ask personal questions. These questions might seem simple or even innocent on the surface, but they are actually a subtle way for her to learn more about you on a deeper level. She doesn't just want to know about your favorite hobbies or your favorite food. She wants to understand who you are at your core. It's not just idle curiosity. It's an emotional investment in getting closer to you, to see if there's potential for a deeper, more meaningful connection. She may ask about your childhood experiences, asking things like, "What was your family like growing up?" or "What's one of your best childhood memories?" These questions may seem nostalgic, but they are her way of understanding your background, the experiences that shaped you into the person you are today. By asking about your past, she is trying to see if there are any common experiences or values that align with hers. This is often the first step she takes in evaluating whether you are emotionally compatible. Her questions might also touch on your future goals and ambitions. She might ask, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" Or, "What's the one thing you hope to achieve in life?" These kinds of questions go beyond small talk because they reveal her desire to understand your long-term vision. She's not just interested in what you're doing today, but she wants to know what drives you, what motivates you, and whether your future aspirations align with her own. This shows that she's not just looking for a casual fling. She's looking for someone who has a direction in life, someone she could potentially build a future with. Another significant area where she might ask personal questions is in your relationships, both past and present. She could inquire about your previous partners, asking questions like, "What's the longest relationship you've been in?" or "What did you learn from your last relationship?" While these questions might seem like a way to get some gossip or hear about your romantic history, they go deeper. She wants to know if you're emotionally available, if you've healed from past relationships, and if you've learned valuable lessons that can help build a healthier future together. These questions show that she's trying to gauge your emotional maturity, your ability to communicate, and how you deal with difficult situations. Asking personal questions is also a way for her to understand how you view relationships in general. She may ask, "What do you value most in a partner?" or "What's your idea of a perfect relationship?" These questions are a way of discovering if your values align. She wants to know if you have similar expectations, whether you believe in open communication, trust, and mutual respect. She's trying to figure out if your views on love and partnership match hers, and whether there's a chance for something serious to develop. What makes these questions even more telling is not just that she asks them, but how she listens to your responses. When a girl is genuinely interested in you, she listens intently to every word you say. It's not just about getting the information she needs to connect the dots. It's about understanding you on a deeper, emotional level. She pays attention to the details, remembers little things you've shared with her, and may even follow up with more specific questions based on what you've said. This shows that she's not just asking for the sake of conversation, but she's actively engaging in the process of getting to know you. Sometimes she might ask questions in a way that seems indirect or playful, but there's always a deeper motive behind them. She might jokingly ask, "So would you ever settle down and get married?" Or, "How many kids do you want?" These seemingly casual questions are actually loaded with curiosity about your future plans and whether you see a long-term commitment on the horizon. While she's not necessarily expecting a proposal, these questions are a way for her to assess whether you're someone who's open to the idea of a committed relationship in the future. In some cases, her personal questions can also help her assess your emotional availability. She might ask, "How do you deal with stress?" Or, "What's the hardest thing you've ever had to overcome?" These types of questions indicate that she's not just interested in your successes, but also in how you handle life's challenges. She wants to know if you're resilient, if you can cope with difficult situations, and if you have the emotional intelligence to navigate the ups and downs of life. For her, this is important because a stable, emotionally available partner is crucial for building a strong, lasting relationship. It's also important to note that a girl who is truly attracted to you will ask these personal questions with a genuine desire to connect. While many people ask questions out of curiosity or politeness, when a girl likes you, her questions come from a place of care and genuine interest. She doesn't want to know these things just to pass the time. She wants to understand you, your heart, and your mind. She's making an effort to see if you're someone she can truly relate to and possibly build something meaningful with in the future. Her personal questions are not just random. Each one is a small step toward getting closer to you. It's her way of making sure that you're someone worth investing time and emotional energy into. So the next time a girl asks you a seemingly personal question, remember that it's not just about getting information. It's about connecting with you, building a bond, and seeing if you're the kind of person she wants to share her life with. The more engaged she is in the conversation, the more likely it is that she's not only interested in you, but that she's trying to build a deeper connection with you that could potentially lead to something more. Number 6. Adjusting her appearance. When a girl is deeply attracted to you, one of the most noticeable behaviors you might observe is her constant adjusting of her appearance in your presence. This could range from smoothing out her clothes to fixing her hair, or even applying a bit of makeup during a casual conversation. These subtle actions are her way of making sure she looks her best, as she subconsciously wants to present herself in the most flattering light. This behavior is often tied to a deeper desire for validation and approval from you. It's not just about looking good, but about ensuring that every detail aligns perfectly with how she wants to be perceived by you. Whether it's adjusting the fit of her shirt or shifting her posture to appear more graceful, this is a clear sign that she cares about the impression she leaves on you. It's also a form of subtle flirting, where she tries to capture your attention by looking her best. The frequency and nature of these adjustments can vary depending on how comfortable or self-conscious she feels, but regardless of how often it happens, it reveals her deep interest and attraction. She may not even realize she's doing it, as these are often natural, instinctual reactions when someone wants to make a positive impact. So, if you catch her frequently adjusting herself when you're around, it's a strong signal that she's highly attentive to the way you perceive her, and that attraction is likely playing a big role in her behavior. Number 7. Nervousness and fidgeting. When a girl is deeply attracted to you, her nervousness and fidgeting become some of the most telling signs of her feelings. These subtle physical cues often betray what words might not. You might notice her playing with her hair, adjusting her clothes, or repeatedly shifting her position. It's as if her body can't quite settle in your presence, a clear indication that she's not only aware of you, but also feeling the intensity of her emotions. She may even make eye contact with you but quickly look away, or perhaps she'll smile nervously, a fleeting expression that reveals her inner excitement and uncertainty. Her hands may tremble slightly, or she might find herself tapping her foot or drumming her fingers, tiny actions that she's probably unaware of, but that speak volumes about how much she's affected by you. These nervous habits are her mind's way of coping with the rush of emotions she's experiencing, and while they might seem insignificant, they reveal a deep attraction. The more she likes you, the more pronounced these signs can become. Her body language is trying to communicate something her words may not. She's interested, but she's also caught up in the vulnerability and excitement that come with being around someone she's drawn to. Understanding these subtle signs can help you decipher whether her nervousness is a reaction to her feelings or simply her natural response to a new or unfamiliar situation. So, there you have it, 7 subtle but powerful signs that show a girl is deeply attracted to you. Whether it's her genuine laughter, casual touches, or those personal questions, each of these signs reveals just how much she values the connection you share. Keep an eye out for these behaviors the next time you're with someone you're interested in. And remember, attraction is often more than just words. It's in the small gestures, the body language, and those little moments of connection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below, sharing your thoughts or any experiences you've had with these signs. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.